Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brothers from the GMS North Carolina camp back for another video. Before we go any further, we have all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of great millstone for teaching us the truth, according to the Bible rule well, and peace and blessings to those of the nation of Israel. You know, today through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, you know, we're going to get into a lesson on how Israel, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, which are the saints of the Most High, are the chosen people, you know? You had a bug out today, bug out last Saturday, they tried to say that the God of the Bible, you know, didn't have a chosen nation, that he didn't have a chosen people, that he loved everybody, and that's not the truth.
Right.
You got a precept?
Yeah, I don't know if you want it now, you want it later.
You can get it.
This is Isaiah 41:8. It says, "But thou, Israel."
Yeah, who's Israel? Israel is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
"Art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen."
Yeah, Jacob, whom I have chosen. You know, Israel, his name was later changed to Jacob after he wrestled the angel, and that's who the Lord chose. And that was the chosen nation whom the Lord Yahweh Shai chose. Go ahead.
It says, "The seed of Abraham, my friend."
Yeah, the seed of Abraham, my friend. So it went from Abraham, Isaac to Jacob, and that was the seed, that was the bloodline whom the Lord chose to have his favorite nation come out of. Get 2 Samuel 7:23. Because, you know, a lot of people have it all messed up. They have it misconstrued. You know, they have the whole Bible in a twist. They think that the Lord's dealing with everybody. But today we're going to prove that there's only one nation that the Lord is truly dealing with.
That's right. Salakia. This is 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 23. It says, "And what one nation in the earth is like thy people?"
It said, "What one nation on earth is like thy people?" You know, so what the Lord is asking you a question. What one nation on earth is like thy people, and it's about to tell you who the Lord's people is.
It says 2 Samuel 7:23, "And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel?"
Yeah, even like Israel. You know, we're the greatest people on the face of the earth. Why? Because the Lord made it that way, you know? The Lord chose us to be above all these other nations. Yahweh Shai chose the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans to be the salt of the earth, you know?
I mean, it's evident even in our lowest estate, man. You know, we're the best at everything. It comes to us, athletics, cooking, entertaining, okay? Even looking the best, man. You know, we're in our worst estate, and we're doing everything better than the heathens, man. That's why they're so amazed and astonished at the things that we do, man.
Yep, that's right.
It says, 2 Samuel 7:23. You want me to leave it? Oh, okay. Want to read on and take it from the top?
You can take it from top.
Yep, it says, "And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel, whom Yahweh went to redeem for a people to himself."
Yeah, so what? Yahweh redeemed us from Egypt. You know, he saved us out of the hand of captivity to make us to redeem us unto a people for himself, you know? So when the Lord saved us out of the land of Egypt, he made us his chosen nation. It was that simple.
You know, it's like it's like you're in the mall, some kids come up to you, "You're gonna be my daddy." You're like, "What?" No, like, I have kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's crazy. It says, to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you great things and terrible for thy land, before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt.
Yes, so look, the Lord Yahweh Shai redeemed us from Egypt. You know, he saved us. You know, this account alone proves that the God of the Bible doesn't love everybody, you know?
Right.
Why didn't he just, you know, fix the problem in Egypt and make everybody prosperous, you know, in Egypt, so that way the Israelites would have had a fair share in Egypt, and Egypt could have just kept running, and the Israelites would have been treated equally, you know?
Right.
That's how the Lord, no, the Lord you know, he made, you know, he did those marvelous works to show, hey, look, I'll do anything for you as long as you do what I require of you for you to do for me. You know,
right.
Which is to follow the law, statutes, commandments, and keep our agreement that we made with him.
Yep. It reads on. But 2 Samuel 7:23, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their gods.
Go ahead. Yeah, so the Lord, he saved us from those false idols so that we can worship him. Go ahead, read on 24.
Verse 24, for thou hast confirmed to thyself.
Yeah, so the Lord had confirmed to thyself, you know. He didn't have to get counsel with anyone else. The Lord, you know, has confirmed to thyself. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever.
Yeah, he has confirmed that what? Thy people Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, was going to be his people forever, you know? It wasn't going to be a time that the Lord cast off his people. We can get Romans 11:1.
Yeah.
Was there any more in the 2 Samuel?
Yeah, you want to finish it out?
Yeah, finish it out.
It says, 2 Samuel 7:24, it says, for thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever, and thou, the Lord, art become their power.
Yeah, so what? The Lord is our power, you know?
Yep.
What does it tell you in Joel, you know? Until I can get, real quick before we get that, Romans. Yep, this is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27, and it reads, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your power, and none else.
Salakia. You can't get around that, man.
You know, right?
You know, there's no way around that scripture, man. He's in the midst of Israel, man. None else. Out of the other 18 nations, you know what I'm saying? You can forget about it.
Dang, that's crazy. I mean, it says right here. It says, and ye shall, Joel 2:27, ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and I am the Lord your power, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed.
See, the elites know this, man. It's these you know, average, nobody heathens that don't know this, man. The God of the Bible is plainly for Israel, man, and the elect on this side, man. Okay, get it through your thick skulls, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you cannot invite everybody to worship our power, to be our power, man.
Yep.
To be a part of this thing, man.
I got another priest over here.
Okay.
This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
That's right, a holy people, separate, man, from among these nations, man.
Yep. The Lord thy power have chosen thee.
See, the Lord chose us, man. We didn't wake up and be like, you know what? We're going to worship Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Yeah.
You know? We're not going to, you know, do our own thing. No, man, the Lord chose us, man.
It says, Yahweh Shema Shai, thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That sounds pretty racist to me. That doesn't sound like the Lord's dealing with every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Nope.
Okay, he's not dealing with these other nations. He's only dealing with the children of Israel. You know, people have a problem with it. Look, take it up with the Lord, man.
That's right. Real quick, this is Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
See, the Lord said, hear this word, man. You children of Israel.
Against the whole family which I brought up against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
There it is, man. You Israelites are the only ones the Lord knows, man, is dealing with, man. Out of all the families of the face of the earth. So think about that, man. The children of Israel consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. So what does that say about the so-called white man? He's not invited. Okay? The Dudu-Eating African, he's not invited. Okay? The Dahe East Indian, he's not invited. Okay? The Ishmaelites, not invited. The Japhites, the Hawaiians, you're not invited. Okay? Whoever else I miss, you're not invited, man, if you're not an Israelite.
That's right. A little bit more.
Okay.
And it reads, Joel 3:2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So therefore, the Lord's going to punish us for all our iniquities. The Lord gave us the law, statutes, commandments, man, to make us that peculiar people, that special people, to be stand out with amongst the nations, man.
Yep, I got it right here.
Okay.
This is 2nd Ezra 5:27.
Yep.
And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people.
Yep.
And unto this people, whom thou lovest,
right,
thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
Yeah, so the Lord loved us, so He gave us the law, man. You know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what made us separate. You know, that's what separated us from these heathen nations. Yahweh Shema Shai giving us His laws. You know, and the brother mentioned earlier through Spirit, like, are these other nations invited? No, you know. Which I got that account in the 6th chapter.
Yep.
This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 54.
Yep.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou mayest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
Yeah, and that's one of the main arguments that you hear out there, man. You know, we all come from Adam. We all bleed red. We're all the same people. We all come from we all do come from Adam, man. Okay.
And it reads, verse 2nd Ezra 6 and 54.
Yep.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And that's what we open up with, man. The Isaiah 41 and 8, man.
Yep.
That's who the chosen is Israel. You know?
That's why they took the Apocrypha out of the Bible.
Clearly.
Real quick, this is 2nd Ezra 7 and 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then he said unto me, even so is Israel's portion.
Yep.
Because for their sakes I made the world.
And that's cold-blooded, man. The only reason why you heathens see this earth, man, okay, everything in it was for the Israelites' sake, man.
Yep.
Okay? Not your sakes, the Israelites' sakes, man. And that's a tough horse pill to swallow, but it is what it is, man. And for you Israelites as well, man, they want to invite everybody to this thing of ours, man. They can't worship the God of the Bible. Only we can, man.
But Billy, he be on the job working right next to me, you know? That's why people say he in a bad condition too.
Another thing they say is, well, if that's the true God of the Bible, I'm not gonna worship a God like that.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You know, that's what Christianity does to our people.
I'm gonna get another precept on who the chosen is, and then I'm gonna finish that second.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 135 and 4.
Yep.
For the Lord have chosen Jacob unto himself.
The Most High Yahweh, who you even call God, man, chose Jacob to himself, man. You know, look, you have 18 pairs of shoes. Out of those 18 pairs of shoes, you have one that you like the most. I mean, out of all of them, man.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know, and what do? You know, you take care of it. You know, you get some little dust on it. You know, you wipe it off, and you know, make sure it's clean, and you know, you take care of it, man.
Yep.
You know, but with the other shoes, you know, you just go to work in, work out. You know, you scuff them up, and you know,
might cut the grass.
Cut the grass in them. Yeah, you know, you don't care about it all day. They done turn green. You know. The size of the shoe is leaning, you don't care about that. That's how the Lord feels about the other nations, man.
Souls are falling off.
I know.
This is Psalms 135 and 4. For the Lord hath chosen Jacob unto himself.
Yep.
And Israel for his peculiar treasure.
For his peculiar treasure, man. You know, we're that treasure that sticks out, man. You know, and we stick out by having the law, statutes, commandments, man. This word, this wisdom.
That's right. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 55 now.
Yep.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Yeah, so Ezra is saying, look, Lord, you made the world for our sakes, but look, well, I'll let the scripture speak.
Yeah. As for the other people, which also come of Adam.
So yeah, because like we read earlier in the precept, look, we all come from Adam.
Yep.
But there was a chosen. And that chosen we done proved through many scriptures already. All right. Now, this is going into the others that's not the chosen. Okay, the so-called white man, Chinese, Japanese, the so-called Africans. Okay, all the way down to
you got Ammon.
Ammon, yeah.
Well, you said Japanese, like, yeah. You got Adaha East Indians. You got the smelly Arabs, the Dudi Africans. You got the Hawaiians, the Samoans. All these heathens. Who are beneath the nation of Israel.
Yep. Ethiopians.
This is 2nd Ezra 6:56.
Yep.
As for the other people which also come of Adam,
right?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
That ain't right. No, you reading that wrong. I didn't read the scripture in church. My pastor didn't read me this.
That's why scripture say, blessed is he that readeth,
That's right.
Because a lot of people, even in that Psalms, where it says, Israel is my chosen, the Lord has chosen Israel unto himself, no one's even really reading their Bibles,
Right.
If they do, what do they stick to? They stick to the New Testament, They let the Psalms come out at church. They think they're supposed to be singing them,
Right.
It's they don't think it's part of the Bible ultimately. This is 2nd Ezra 6:56, and it reads, Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
Be like unto spittle, man, but just spat, man. Look, before, earlier before we did the video, I just spit on the ground, man. Am I worried about that spit? Once this lesson is done, you think I'm gonna go and try to pick up that spit and take care of it and freeze it and all that? No, man. I don't care what happens to it, man. That's how the Lord feels about you other nations, man. And look, it's coming straight out the Bible. We're just reading it, man.
Yep, that's right. What was Jacob's blessing? That what nations were going to bow down and serve them. So that's your role that you're playing on earth. Every king needs servants,
That's right.
Yahweh Shema Shai, they need their servants, which are the men of the Lord. And Lord's only part of the elect. When the Lord puts us up in that rulership, we're going to need servants as well.
That's right.
And it reads, and it has like 2nd Ezra 6:56, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
That's right. When you see in these third world countries and even some parts of second world countries, man, they're carrying buckets of water.
Or when you're washing your car.
Yeah, you washing your car. Great example. When a drop of water comes out, you don't worry about that. Why? Because you got a bucket full of water.
I know, right?
It's supposed to tip out if you fill it up. You know what I'm saying? You're walking.
You might be looking like, man, you might think for a second, but like you washing your car with your parents, like, come on now, matter.
Yeah.
You know how much water we got in there?
Exactly. Keep on trucking.
Yeah, come on.
That's how the Lord ultimately feels, man. You heathens can fall by the wayside left and right, man. The Lord don't care about you. He don't care about your deaths. He don't care about your dying. He don't care about your sick babies. He don't care about none of that, man. And it's harsh, but it is what it is, man.
Yep, that's right. That's all I pretty much at.
Hey, well said, well done,
Yeah.
Lord willing, brothers edified and a few sisters that do listen.
That's right.
The point is lesson. Look, man, the Lord only cares about Israel, man.
That's right. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans were the chosen,
right.
And it's going to be made evidently clear when the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai delivers his elect out of the land of their captivities,
That's right.
and sets them up on high, then they're going to know that prophet had been among them,
That's right.
I'm going to close this out?
Yeah.
Lord's only brothers are edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Before we go any further, we give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. The Barn Star Apostle and Elder, the great Muslim, for teaching us the truth, according to the Bible, rule well, and peace and blessings so for elect of the nation of Israel. Next time we say, Shalom.
Shalom.